Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. This is Muhammad Kamal, lecturer, Department of Mathematics, Scholarship School and College, Dhanmondi, Dhaka. My dear student, most welcome to all of you. Inshallah, today we are going to discuss our class formally. This is exam time, so hopefully you are thinking how to get full marks, 50 out of 50. Definitely, we all are trying to develop yourself. Inshallah, one day you can win. Okay, dear students, let me know top line of the board, right side, left side, and the bottom, light quality and sound. Is everything okay? Can we start our class formally? Please let me know. Yes sir, everything clear. Already you are trying to write. My dear student, this is exam time, so we should come back to our regular activity. So definitely this is your exam, so hopefully this emoji is angry, and that is you are in the fear. That's how about your exam. So gradually this angry emotions converted into smile, love. So definitely this is the time, and hopefully you can enjoy with me, inshallah. My dear students, the last classes we have discussed algebraic formula and algebraic fractions. Today we are going to discuss basically simple equations, and from the simple equations the third 7.3 exercise is related with the graph. So today, in the first few minutes, formally I will discuss the graphical presentations or coordinate number, coordinate systems, and the different types of point and their abscissa, ordinate, when the x-axis, y-axis. So these basic topics, inshallah, today I am going to discuss. Then after completing this one, I will discuss as far as your demand. So my dear students, hopefully we are going to enjoy our class formally. Be prepared with your classwork copy, maths book, and pen, pencil, whatever you need. Okay. So we are trying to develop yourself, exam fairness and dirty smile. Okay. We are going to basically discuss here the graph or graphical presentations. Graph, oblique, or coordinate geometry. Basically, coordinate geometry or coordinate or the graph equations, gradually these topics converted into as a geometry part. But in class 7 you can see this is in your algebraic part, coordinate geometry. So if we discuss here coordinate geometry, we should draw the graph and explain x-axis and y-axis. So this perpendicular line, sometimes we see this one as a vertical line, and this line is called horizontal line, and here this is the right side of x, this is the left side of x, this is the upper side of y and below of y. This prime indicate you negative part of y, this is the negative part of x, this is the positive side of x-axis, and this is the positive side of y-axis. So these two axes intersect each other at the point O. This point is called origin. The two axes, this is the first one, this is called x-axis, and this one indicates you as a y-axis. So my dear students, and the full form you can write here x o x prime, or here you can write here y o y prime. Y o y prime indicate the line y o y prime indicate you the vertical line which is y axis, and then x o x prime we basically call x axis in the short form. And here the two lines intersect each other at the point O. This point is called origin or counting point. So this is the from origin and this is the positive side of x-axis, this is the negative side of x-axis, and this is the positive side of y-axis, this is the negative side of y-axis. So basically we will discuss here like coordinate points. Number 1, axis concept. Number 2, abscissa and ordinate. Give attention, abscissa and ordinate. Number 3, distance. Distance from axis to any point. Number 3, point lies on axis, then when the point lies on axis, then value of abscissa and ordinate. That's number 5, or quadrant. So this is the quadrant or any point. So these are the 5 points. Inshallah, if you can learn successively, we will discuss these 5 points. After completing these 5 points, inshallah, you can answer any type of MCQ from coordinate geometry or the graph, and you can apply this content in the next classes, class 8 and class 9. So my dear students, give attention properly. In the comment section you can write your queries, and after completing these basic topics, then I will review the comment sections. So this is the first one already. This is the called graphical presentations. By using the graphical presentations, we can review any information or data. By using mathematical equation, we can represent mathematical equation in graphical presentation or graphical equations. So basically here we draw different types of geometrical figure. Sometimes it may be straight line, sometimes it may be three-dimensional figure, curve, and different types of mathematical presentations, graphical presentations we can represent by using x-axis and y-axis. So first of all, here sometimes we see in the exam students do mistake in finding x-axis and y-axis. This is the horizontal line, the line which is parallel to the earth. This is the parallel to this earth shape. This is called the x-axis, and the horizontal line, this is line which indicate the perpendicular shape, and vertically perpendicular shape. This one is called y-axis. So here x-axis and y-axis, the x-axis is short from this one and the concept this one. Now if we place here like any point 3 and 5, if we represent a point like 3 and 5, this is a point. This point has two values 3 and 5. Here 3 is called abscissa. Give attention in the spelling. And 5 is called ordinate. I think all of you know this one, ordinate. So here both 3 and 5, the first one, 3, left one is called abscissa, and this second one is called ordinate. Ordinate always count in y-axis. So, ordinate, this is count in x-axis, and this number count in y-axis. This is the, so here x, this is the 3. If we write here -3 and 5 another 1, so this will be clear if we write one positive, another negative. So my dear students, give attention, this is the 3 and 5, both are positive. So this indicates you the first one value for the abscissa. Abscissa always count the positive x. 1, 2, 3. This is smallest 3 unit. And this is the 5. 5 is also positive here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is for the x and this is for the y. If we produce these 2 points and they intersect each here, and this is called the 3, 5 point. This 3, 5 point, both are the positive, that's why 3 and x, this is the positive side of x, this is the positive side of y. So this the point will be placed here. Now dear student, this is the first quadrant. Sometimes few questions may be here, which quadrant does this point will lie? So this 3, 5 point, both are positive, indicate this is the first quadrant, and the quadrant always count anti-clockwise. This is the first quadrant, and this is the second. Okay, let me read you this one. First quadrant, and this is the second quadrant, and this one is the third quadrant, and finally this one is the fourth quadrant. Sometimes students do mistake, they count here the clockwise rotation. This is absolutely wrong. In trigonometric angle, always we count anti-clockwise from x-axis, and this is called the positive of x-axis. We always count anti-clockwise. So this is the first quadrant, this is second quadrant, this is called third quadrant, this is called fourth quadrant. So this value lies in the first quadrant. First information is done. This is the value -3 and 5. Give attention, here abscissa is -3, but ordinate is plus. So the point will be in which quadrant abscissa is minus. So abscissa is the minus, indicate you origin to negative side of x, and this is the plus, so origin to positive side of y. So if we review here, like this one, y-axis, no need to write more here. First quadrant, okay, we should write here properly. Dear students, this is the -3 and 5. The question is, in which quadrant does the point -3 and 5 will lie? Again I am repeating this one. In which quadrant does the point -3 and 5 will lie? Is it first quadrant or second quadrant or third quadrant or fourth quadrant? So the value of x is -3. So definitely this abscissa is negative, indicate you here -1, -2, -3. and this is the 5. So already we see here 5 is here, positive of 5. So positive side of y, negative side of x indicate this second quadrant. This is the -3, then the +5. So -3 and +5 lies in the second quadrant. So if I asked you the question, in which quadrant does -3 and 5 will lie? So answer will be second quadrant. I think this is clear to all of you. Now if I ask you same question, in which quadrant does the point -3 and -5 will lie? Who can answer the first? My dear students, in which quadrant does the point -3 and -5 will lie? So in the comment section you can write your answer. In which quadrant does the point -3 and -5 will lie? Is it second, third, fourth or first? Please write down in the comment section. So in the comment section you can write here. Yes, already you are trying to write. The question is, in which quadrant does -3 and -5 will lie? Yes, I think maximum students just you are fighting with second and third quadrant. This is your attention. The both are negative here. Abscissa and ordinate both are negative. So in the abscissa and ordinate both are negative. This one here, abscissa is negative, ordinate is also negative. These two negative indicate you this is the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant. Absolute answer will be third quadrant. So this question, this answer -3 and -5 will lie in the third quadrant. Answer third quadrant. Yes. Maximum students you are trying to write the third quadrant. Thank you, sir. Please repeat again. I think someone, Nabil Moli. So this one -3 and -5 lies in which quadrant? This one will be third quadrant, because here the -3, -1, -2, -3. This is the -5. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. So if you include this both, they will be here. And this is the third quadrant, -3 and -5. Now my dear student, this is another quadrant already done. And this is two most important question. This is the two most important question, not only in class 7 but also in class 8 and 9. When the point lies on the axis, the value of abscissa and ordinate, and the distance from axis to any point. Okay. If we write here like 4 and 5, 4 and 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is the 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So definitely this is the 4 and this is 5. So if we indicate here, this is the 5 and this one is the 4. So give attention. This is one of the important point. Distance of the point 45 from x-axis equal 5. Ordinate of the point. distance of the point 4 5 from y-axis equal 4 abscissa of the point. Let me clear this one. This is one of the most important question here. My dear students, let me explain first. This is the 4 5. This is the point. We all know here 4 and 5 both are positive. That's why this is the first quadrant. But sometimes you may ask, what is the distance of the point from x-axis and y-axis? Let me clear. From x-axis, how many units here? Here from x-axis, how many units we count here? 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is the 4 unit. Basically, this all are 4. This all are 4 here. So, when the question is required to you from x-axis, this is the value of y. That is the 5. When asked you from x-axis, the ordinate will be answered. Give attention. The distance from x-axis equal to ordinate of the point. Just change. Distance from y-axis, abscissa will be answered. So, distance from y-axis, that means distance. How much distance from y-axis? Abscissa will be answered. 4. Distance from x-axis. What is the distance from x-axis? Ordinate will be answered, which is 5. These types of question you have to answer in the exam hall. What is the distance from x-axis to the point? This question is not only important here, the class 8 and class 9. This is one of the most important question. Find the distance of the point from x-axis or both axes. So, if I asked you the question, the distance of the point 4 5 from x-axis, when I called you from x-axis, ordinate will be answered. When I called you from y-axis, abscissa will be answered. Now I think this is clear to you. Just this is the opposite. Distance from x-axis, ordinate is answered. Distance from y-axis, abscissa will be answered from that point. So I think this is clear. My dear students, let me know, is it clear to you? I think it's going to be difficult to you. You are trying to write, please discuss this one again. Sir. Okay, my dear students, in the comment section, if you have any queries, let me know in the comment section. Okay. And now I am giving you another question here. What is the distance? Okay. What is the distance? What is the distance of minus 3 and minus 5 from what is the distance of the point 3 and minus 5 from x-axis? Who can write down the right answer? My dear students, I think, what is the distance of the point from x-axis? Just see here, information is given here. The distance from x-axis, is it abscissa or ordinate? Just write down the answer here. I think already you are doing to write down the correct answer. My dear students, let me know what will be the answer of this question written in the board. Yes, why you are missing in? Yes, absolutely, my dear students, you are right. Already I am reviewing your comments. Who is the first one? Mr. Shaha Asmain Mahata. Why your answer is right, but you have missed here -5, not 5. Yes, sometimes we see here distance is always positive, but in the coordinate geometry we see here the positive distance is the upper side and the negative distance count is the below side of y-axis. So absolute answer will be -5. Yes sir, thank you very much. I think Maxi, you all have done this one correctly. Thank you very much. So again give attention. The distance from x-axis, that is ordinate, will be answered. Distance from x-axis, ordinate will be answered. If I asked you distance from y-axis, then abscissa will be answered. I think this is clear. Another most important point. Okay, let me review. This is the final part here. In which axis does the point 0 minus 3 lie? X or y axis? Just write down the x axis or y axis. Who can answer this one? Now I will discuss these questions, my dear students. Yes, distance of x axis, coordinate. Yes, answer distance from y axis. Sir, class time में class करना आवर बार postpone बंद होए जाच्छे please. I am back, sir. Okay, my dear students. Yes, this is the mixed question. That's why you are trying to answer. In which axis does the point have to lie? This point 0 minus 3 lies on x-axis or y-axis. Just identify. Okay, after your answer, I will discuss these questions. No, this is not answer coordinate. In x-axis or y-axis. Okay, I think this is the new topics for you. Okay, let me review this one. My dear students, I think this is totally new. Okay, here abscissa is 0. Abscissa 0 indicate you here. Abscissa 0 indicate you here. This is not the positive or this is not negative. Only 0. That is, this is the origin. Value of x is in origin. Value of x is in origin. This indicate you 0, because we cannot count here positive side of x, negative side of x, because abscissa is given here 0. But in the second one, minus 3. This indicates you minus 3 unit down. Negative side of y, that is ordinate, is minus 3. So x is negative 0, neither positive nor negative. But ordinate is negative 1, minus 2 and minus 3. So this will be here. Here x is 0. This is not right side or left side, but value of y is negative. So this is in y-axis. My dear students, I think this is now clear to you. When x is 0, this indicates you this point will lie in y-axis. Because x value is 0, definitely ordinate will be positive or negative. If the ordinate is positive, this point will be upper side. If the ordinate is negative, this point will be below or lower side. But abscissa is totally 0. So this is not right side or left side. Only it will change ups and down. So when the x is 0, answer is y-axis. Y-axis. In which axis does the point 0, minus 3 lie? This is the y-axis. So if I change the question in y-axis, ordinate, so or in y-axis, abscissa will be 0. Abscissa will be 0, and in x-axis, ordinate will be 0. My dear student, this is two most important information here. In y-axis, abscissa is 0, and in x-axis, ordinate will be 0. So this is two important information here. Okay, let me clear this one again. If a point lies in y-axis, the value of x, or the value of abscissa will be A1, B minus 1, C 0, and D minus 0. It's never. Okay, this is the 5. If a point lies in y-axis, the value of abscissa will be, which is the right answer, my dear students? Let me know. Thank you, sir. Okay, dear students, yes, absolutely right. The answer is C. Just see here, the information is given. In x-axis, y-axis, abscissa will be 0. Definitely when the point lies in y-axis, abscissa will be 0. This is information is given here. Abscissa will be 0. So this is two most important MCQ here. In x-axis y will be 0. In x-axis y will be 0, and in y-axis x will be 0. Okay, like this one. If a point lies here, this one, here value of x 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 5 and 0. So give attention here. In the x-axis, we see here the abscissa is 5. That means the positive 5. But the ordinate is 0. This is the non-upper side and the or in the below side. Definitely in the x-axis you see here ordinate is 0. So in x-axis ordinate will be 0. I think this is clear to you. In the first step you have to know the coordinate system, and in the origin intersect each other at the point 0. Oh, in origin the coordinate point is the 0, because here both x and y-axis both 0, value is 0. So in the origin the coordinate point will be 0, 0, because both ordinate, abscissa and ordinate both are 0 here. So 5 key important. In the x-axis and y-axis divide each other at origin, and the fourth quadrant are created here. Coordinate always count in anti-clockwise and started from positive side of x-axis. This is the first quadrant, this is the second quadrant, this is the third quadrant, this is the fourth quadrant. At different types of point we can place in the different quadrant. Basically it will depends on the positive and negative sign. So positive signs always indicate you both positive, abscissa and ordinate, x and y positive. This second quadrant x negative, y positive. In the third quadrant both negative, x and y. But in the fourth quadrant x is positive, y is negative. Then the fourth point is, and when the point lies in the both x or y axis, then what will be the value of abscissa and ordinate? When the point lies in x axis, ordinate will be 0. When the point lies in y axis, abscissa will be 0. And finally 6 point, number 6, the distance, like this is the 5 and 6. Distance from x-axis is the result ordinate. Distance from x-axis is equal 6, equal to ordinate. Distance from y-axis is equal the value of abscissa, that is the 5. So distance from y-axis equal value of abscissa, distance from x-axis value of ordinate. So I think if you can memorize the 6 key point, inshallah you can complete 7, 8 and 9. Basic concept about coordinate geometry and graphical presentations. So I think this is clear to all of you, my dear students. Let me know in the comment sections if you have any queries. I will give answer as far as you demand. Now, algebraic formula. Algebraic formula. This algebraic formula, in maximum case you see students do mistake in writing these two basic formula. A plus b whole square So the coordinate form is a minus b whole square plus 4ab, and a square plus b square formula is a plus b whole square minus twice ab, or this one, or a minus b whole square plus a minus b whole square plus twice ab, and then 2 times of a square plus b square will be a plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square. This is the number 1, number 2, number 3. And this another most important formula for students of class 7, like x plus a multiply with x plus b. By using algebraic formula, this one will be x square plus a plus b times of x multiply with a and b, or you can write here ab. Simply you can write here a and b. I think if you can memorize this 4 formula, you can answer any type of MCQ in class 6, 7 and 8. Basically students sometimes, maximum times, not sometimes, they do mistake in times of doing the formula. Sometimes they use this formula here, and sometimes they use this formula for a square plus b square. Just they reverse them. So my keyword to you, just this is the coordinate form of a plus b whole square. Similarly, this one is a minus b whole square is a plus b whole square minus 4ab. So I think you should give attention here, and if you can memorize this 4 formula, within a short time you can answer any MCQ from algebraic formula. Just by using this 4 formula you have to answer. Okay, let me explain this one. Okay, just attention, give here the 4 formula. If you can memorize this 4 formula, inshallah you can answer any type of MCQ in class 7 and also in class 8. This is the 4 common formula. Okay, let me review this formula. Like x minus a and x plus b. Okay, multiplication by using this formula. Give attention here. The multiplication of this formula. Okay, multiplication of these 2 parts. The multiplication of x multiply. This is the x square. So definitely you can write here x square. This is the plus. Now a plus b. A plus b. So here we don't see here the plus a. We see here minus a. So just write here minus a, then plus b. Definitely this is the positive sign. So you can write here minus a plus b. Because this one is given here the minus. So if we see here minus a and minus b, definitely this one will be minus a and minus b. So here minus a and plus b, and then multiply with x. Now finally a multiply b. Here we see a multiply b, but here we see minus a multiply with plus b. So just write here minus a multiply with plus b. Am I right? Definitely this is called multiplication x square, sum of 2 roots. These are called the roots. Sum of 2 roots. The first one is minus a, second one is plus b. Sum of 2 roots multiply with x, and then plus multiplication of 2 roots. This is the minus a and this is the plus b. Now do simple calculation. X square plus just this one will be same, minus a plus b x, and what you see here, plus minus minus, minus multiply with plus, definitely this one will be minus. I think this is clear to you. Now, okay, let me explain another one. My dear students, our time is almost over. Just I need the 5 to 6 minutes, inshallah. I will discuss another most important question to you. Like in maximum case, we see in the example x minus 1 by x or x plus 1 by x equal to 1 by x equal to, then x minus 1 by x square equal what, or x cube minus 1 by x equal what, or x square minus 1 by x equal what, or x minus 1 by x equal what, or x cube plus 1 by x cube equal what. These types of MCQ we see in the example, and sometimes just you become the little bit angry. Is it really true or false? This is only x, but we see here x square, we see here x cube, we see here x. How it's possible? Definitely it's possible. My dear students, this is the too much easy questions. This information is given, but the requirement is, in the maximum case, this answer will be, if you write down here the value of x is 1, give attention, value of x is 1, what will be answer here? 1 divided by 1. If you place the value of x is 1, this one will be what? 1 by 1 indicate you 1 plus 1, which is 2. Otherwise this is not possible. The value of x is 1, so 1 plus 1 by 1 always 2. Value of x is 1, definitely now 1 minus 1 minus 1, if you multiply 1 square 1 equals 0. This is the 1 cube minus 1 by 1, definitely 0. 1 square minus 1 by 1 equals 0. 1 cube plus 1 by 1 cube equals to 2. So in maximum case, you have to find the value of x, then apply in the given requirement. Okay, let me clear this one again. Just in the maximum time, student have to answer these types of question. Like x plus 1 by x equal 2. This indicate you here taking the LCM, x square plus x equal 2, and now x square plus 1 will be twice x, and this one will be x square minus twice x plus 1 equals 0. I think this is 0. And now from right side we can write here 0. I think this is clear. By using algebraic formula, we can write here 2 times of x multiply 1 into 1 square equals 0. And finally this one will be x minus 1 whole square equals 0, or finally x minus 1 equals 0, or x equal 1. While the x equal 1, this one will be x square minus 1 by x will be 1 square minus 1 by 1 equal 1 minus 1 equals 0. So in maximum case you have to find the value of x. Similarly, x minus 1 by x equal 0 indicate you x equal 1, and this will be also 1. Then x square plus 1 by x square, definitely while x is 1, this result will be 2. So in this MCQ, you have to find the value of x first, then applying the information which is requirement. I think this is now clear to you. I think, is there any more? Okay, similarly, Just one more important point here. I think all of you know how to find the HCF and LCM. Basically, you have to answer one or two questions from HCF and LCM part. This is one of the most important topics from algebraic fractions. How to find their HCF and LCM and reduce form, like this one. Equivalent ratios or reduced from, like this one is ABC divided by AB square C, and this is D. Which following one? Which following one is the reduced from? Which following one is the reduced from of fractions? Answer A by C, B, D by B, C, A by C, sorry, C by A, and B by P or B by Q. Okay, which one? This is the algebraic fractions here. Which following one is the reduced from? Definitely you have to divide this one. Final answer will be D by B. Is that D by B? Yes, this is the answer. So dear students, I think reduced from HCF, LCM, by using algebraic formula, you have to answer MCQ. This is too much easy. You have to know how to find the factorizations. Like this one, another example, like if I use here x square minus 49 divided by x minus 7. Which one is the reduced from? Reduced from will be x plus 7. Because here we can apply the formula x plus 7, x minus 7, just divide with x minus 7, answer will be x plus 7. So I think if you have no questions, we are going to leave our class. Yes, just you are remaining only two parts here. I think geometry and arithmetic side will be discussed by Saqib sir tonight, inshallah. So my dear students, I think if we have no questions, we are going to leave our class within a short time. Sir, reduce from Bujaidan, please. Reduce from is too much easy. Just dividing. My dear student, A divided by A, C divided by C, and B divided by B, there will be B. So reduce from here, D is the numerator part, B is the denominator part. So D by B is the right answer. Again, if you write here the formula x plus 7, this one will be x minus 7 divided by with x minus 7. So if you reduce them, the final answer is x plus 7. So reduced from indicate you just eliminating the common factors, and the final result is the reduced from. Reduced from sometimes may be asked in equivalent ratio. Equivalent ratio. So after doing the simple calculation, you can identify them. Which one is equivalent, which one is not. Like let me explain the equivalent ratio. I think all of you know the equivalent, like a square by b, a cube by b square a, and abc divided by b divided by like b square c, abc d multiply with a divided by b c d multiply with b. So b divided by, in both, what we see here, the result is a square by b. If we divide them, we see here a square by b This is also a square by b. Here we see here the divide b and c. This result is a square by b. A divided b divided by b, c divided by c, d divided by b. There will be a square by b. In all case, first, second, third, fourth, the final result is same. So they all are equivalent. After reducing them, we get the same result. This indicates you they all are equivalent to each other, because after reducing by their common factors, by dividing, we will get the same answer. So my dear students, I think this is the time to close our class. Dear students, I think today night at 7:30, I think Sakib sir will conduct the math class. So if you have any more questions, and so time is not over, you are always welcome to contact with your honorable Sakib sir. And this is the math class with you. Inshallah, I wish you can do better in the exam and wish you all the best. Hopefully see again with you after MCQ test, and wish you all the best. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe Triangular Kamal. My education, my future, my knowledge, my power.